Welcome back, it's tier list time. Today I am doing green characters. Their prominent color has to be green. Let's do it. The Hulk, iconic guy. Very angry guy. Definitely the angriest on this list, I'd say. The Hulk as a whole is a really cool character. I don't really like what they've done with him nowadays with Marvel. He's kind of like a little nerd, a little science nerd boy. So I think I'm gonna put the Hulk in A tier. I love what he represents, but his game has been a little off. And then we get the green Eminem. Is she even really a character? I'm not even sure, but when I looked up green characters, she came up like as one of the earliest people, so here she is. Honestly, I'm gonna put her in D tier. I don't really know much about her except that she's green and she's an Eminem. So yeah, moving on. Then we have Bulbasaur. Some might say Bulbasaur is blue, some might say green, but it is a plant-esque creature, if you will. So I'm gonna count it in that realm. I'm gonna put Bulbasaur right in B tier, you know? Yeah, only his face is green, but still I'd say green is the most prominent of all of his colors. I'm gonna put the mask in A tier, you know, very iconic. I don't really like what the mask did in the second movie, but we don't talk about that. That movie does not exist. Peter Pan, he's kind of freaky, honestly. He gives me bad vibes. He gives me like just weird vibes. I don't like his pointy ears and his pointy hat. Yeah, this guy's giving me kind of weird vibes. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Like, tell me what's interesting about Peter Pan. Nothing. That he's a kid, that he flies. I can name a bunch of kids that fly, okay, Peter? You're not special. And then we have Frankenstein. Yeah, he's black and white in this picture, but like, he's green. When you think of Frankenstein, you think green. Come on, he's green in every version. He's a little boring, not too much to him, but there's a beauty in his simplicity, you know? So I admire him for that. Frankenstein is a classic B tier green character, though. I feel pretty good there. And then we're moving on to Green Lantern, the white guy version. I don't really know too much about Green Lantern. He might be cool in the comics. He's got like the power of will, like Jaden Smith, but you know, the movie kind of set him back a bit. I'm gonna put Green Lantern, I'll put him in B tier, you know? I kind of like what he stands for. He's very green too, very green. So he's got that going for him, and I really like him there. Then we have Jim Carrey again, who makes his second appearance on the green list. Jim, my boy, you love green, and spoilers, it's not your last appearance either. Dude loves green. I'm going to say that this Riddler represents all the Riddlers as a whole. I'll put him in B tier. There are cool versions of the character. There are less cool versions of the character, but I think very green. Then we have Mike Wazowski, dude. I see eye to eye with him. He's a funny guy, but there's nothing to joke about here. Very serious character in how well he's written, how iconic he is. I love him in the franchise, you know. He's a bit of a he's a little bit stuck up. He's not as fun as his cohorts, but I like Mike Wazowski in A tier, you know? He's green head to toe too, so I love that. Then we have Yoda. Is there any question? Yoda's gonna be our first S tier green character. Very green. Green is a staple of his character. He's so wise. He's a badass. He's also kind of funny. You know, he's got those... He's a funny guy, you know? What's not to love about this guy? Man, speaking of an icon, dude, Yoshi, yeah, he comes in other colors, but when you think of Yoshi, you think green. The nice part about Yoshi is he's always a welcome sight. Right when you need him and you get him, oh dude, it's like a warm hug. I love having Yoshi by my side. I'm gonna put Yoshi in A tier. He's a classic. Then we have Rex the T-Rex, very green, kind of a one-note comic relief character. I'll put him in C tier too. Sorry to all my Rex fans out there, but we have Muscle Man. I'm gonna put in B tier. He's a funny guy. He gets some laughs. He's not A tier. Then we have the Wicked Witch. I gotta start going faster here so the video isn't too long. Wicked Witch, man, maybe the oldest green character on this list. Maybe the first green character ever because of this movie introducing color, and I really respect that, dude. She deserves so much cred for that. I think B tier is good for her, an iconic villain. Then we have the little alien dudes from Toy Story. I'm gonna put them in B tier, you know. B tier might be, no, B tier's fine. They're funny guys, you know, a little one note, but they're iconic. Super green, I love them there. And then we have Green Goblin. I'm gonna put Green Goblin in A tier, you know. He's a good character. Willem Dafoe was great. He has green in his name. You can't get any greener than that. Yeah, he's got a great design. I loved him in No Way Home. Loved him in Spider-Man 2. Dane DeHaan version. We don't talk about that one. But great character. We have Beast Boy. Beast Boy, he's a fun guy. I'm gonna put him in B tier. He brings the laughs. He brings the charm. I really like Beast Boy. Pretty unique powers too. I'll leave him there. Then we have Kermit, dude. I'm gonna put Kermit in S tier, you know. Is S tier gonna be just puppets? Who knows? Stay tuned to find out. Kermit, again, whatever you want from him, he's got. You want a good song, he got you. You want some jokes, you want to cry, Kermit's got you there too. Super iconic, super green, S tier. I feel good about it. I have these Ninja Turtles from the show, but they kind of incorporate all. I might go B tier, you know, because yeah, they're green, very green in fact. They are turtles. When you think of the turtles, you don't think of the fact that they're green. You think of, oh, Raphael has the red eye thing. The turtles, by the time we get our 100th adaptation of them, they could climb up to A tier, maybe even S tier. Who knows? But for right now, I'm feeling B tier. That might be a hot take, but just how I feel. Man, talk about Grogu, dude. Grogu, one of the leading players in the young game for all of these green characters. Grogu is setting the standard for this new age of green characters, and I really admire him. He's yet to reach his potential. He's yet to really accomplish as much as these two green guys in S tier, in A tier. I like Grogu in B tier, you know, as early as we've had him, we haven't had him that long. He's done so much. He's become an icon, so iconic, so fast. I give him a lot of respect there. Oscar the Grouch, man, great character. I'm putting him in A tier. Super unique vibe. You're not going to get this experience from anyone else. Snuffleupagus, you think he's giving you these vibes? You think he's got the street cred that Oscar does? He doesn't. Quite frankly, spoilers, he doesn't. Snuffleupagus is out. Then we have BMO. I'm gonna put BMO in A tier too. Maybe I'm biased. I love Adventure Time, but BMO, you know, he's got the jokes. He's got that serious factor. He can pull off different genres too, which I really admire, and I just love that for BMO. Great character. Then we have Poison Ivy, a character who I don't think has reached her potential yet. I haven't really seen an adaptation of her that's really blown me away. The Arkham ones was fine. The Uma Thurman one's a little goofy. I like her in C tier. C tier's fine. Then we have Boba Fett. Man, Boba Fett for a long time was an icon. Dude was legendary, super green too. But I don't really like what they've done with him recently in the new era of Star Wars. They've kind of just made him like kind of a punk. That's kind of sad to see a green character get destroyed like that. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Wow, and then we have Gamora. When you think of Guardians of the Galaxy, you probably think of Star-Lord, and then you think of probably like Rocket or Groot or like Drax, but then you think of Gamora. You know, super interesting character. I love her role in the Infinity Saga. Great performance. I'm gonna put her in B tier though. I feel pretty good there. Man, then we have Plankton. Plankton is a solid A tier green character. He's hilarious. He's got that backstory, all of that interesting, juicy drama with Mr. Krabs trying to steal the formula. What's not to love? Plankton A tier. Then we have my boy Rango. I'm gonna put Rango also in B tier. I'm gonna have to just start stacking him up. Rango, cool guy, cool performance. He's an icon. He's lasted the test of time, which I really like. Jim Carrey making his third appearance on today's green list. Wow. Greenest actor alive? I think so. Either him or Leonardo DiCaprio for sure. I'm gonna put the Grinch, honestly, I'm gonna go A tier. You know, the Grinch, he dominates the Christmas season. He is the villain when it comes to Christmas. His song is played all the time, yet it has almost nothing to do with Christmas. It's just talking about how awful he is. I've always found that weird. Grinch, though, across all mediums has always been solid. Every adaptation of him has always been solid. I like him in A tier. Shigo, you know, classic character. You gotta respect what she did for children all across America. She's a great foil for Kim Possible. I like her. I like her vibe. Yeah. B tier, not much else to say. Man, we're ending with some heavy hitters. Luigi, that's an S tier. Come on now. The impressive part about Luigi is how iconic and just legendary he is without really saying all that much. He just says, ah, man. He just says stuff like that. That sounded kind of like Waluigi, but you know what I'm saying? Luigi, iconic character. I love him. He's a great number 2. One of the best number 2s of all time. Luigi, S tier. I feel good. I feel good. Shrek, is there any question? The man's S tier. Shrek, legendary, hilarious. He's done so much for the meme community. Also, just a good character in general. Those films slap. Shrek 2, fire. Shrek 3, we don't talk about Shrek 3. Shrek 4 is not bad. Let me know what green characters I missed and where you would put them. Let me know what I got wrong and all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. Here's my blue character tier list. If you missed that, check it out. Pretty good stuff.